forno, which those are the things that we have on Easter Sunday. And then, of course, the cioccolato, all the kids wait to see what the surprise is inside over here. And la pastiera, which is this over here. And a colomba, which I only bought one and my family ate. And then a nice glass of grappa and un caffè espresso. But not corto. So anyway, let's start. Here's while I was waiting, because you know when you try to do certain things and you want to be organized and so forth, I was so organized that I said I'm not going to be breaking eggs over there. I'll break them and beat them and put them in a half a gallon. This is 24 eggs, by the way. So, and I said, while I fry the asparagus over here, you know, I'll beat it like this so that it's nice. And guess what? I forgot it at home. So anyway, you fry the asparagus, and then for the pancetto, what have you, and then you kind of pour it all in. Okay.
Tony, do you sometimes make a mix with meat and asparagi? Or is it strictly asparagi
you
and
don't mix the two.
No.
Either you do it with sausage and pancetta, or you do it with asparagus. Never both.
Never mix them.
No. So, you pour it all in there, and then thank God for these skillets of these days. No stick. Before, it used to be horrible. So you keep moving this around. You do it on high heat. Don't do it on low heat. A little higher here. And you keep kind of pushing at the bottom, because the bottom is where it's hot and that's where it's going to be cooked, until they start looking like scrambled eggs and so forth. Now, in this here, I have grated Parmigiano, or as they say here, Parmesan.
Yeah, right.
And pepper and salt. For convenience, I put it all in one container to bring it up here. The other here is the fresh oregano. And this other ingredient is mozzarella cheese. You know, being from those mountains, this is the best time for cheeses, especially the fresh cheese, because all your sheep and goats and so forth, they all feed on the very beginning of very tender grass, you know. And so when you eat that cheese, it's kind of a little sweeter and better. So if you, when you go to Italy, if you can buy pecorino, always ask, you know, when was this pecorino done? It's in springtime, it's nice. And you don't want one that's bloated like me. You want one that's nice and sweet, because that hasn't fermented yet. So, now, about halfway through, we put this other ingredient in, make sure we get it all in there, like that, so that it can spread.
How big was the frying pan your father used for 101 eggs?
Huge. It took 2 people to turn it, and
I don't know.
to tell you the truth, it kept on going until I dropped it in the floor. That was the end. So I cut it in half. This is the cheese, the mozzarella cheese.
Is that shredded? Is that
Yes.
what you did?
You should
I mean, did you buy
break
it?
it in. Either you have to shred it or dice it.
Oh, so you didn't buy it shredded already? You
No,
did
no.
it yourself?
I don't like it. Nobody goes. Try to do my We'll do
Instant
this.
heart attack.
Oh, you mean that, the whole frittata?
Okay, a little bit of it.
Well, they only make it once a year.
I tell you, I don't know what the knife is for. When I make sometimes, I can't get them out of the frying pan. I can't.
Yeah, I don't, can we get a,
And then she slide it back in.
you can,
No, no, no.
this is the one I made at home with the 58s.
Just like
50 and 1 egg, I'm sorry. Thinking, is it hot enough? No, it's gotta be boiled. Put it hot. I lowered this.
maybe at the same time deve lasciare
When it's about like this, you can start compressing it.
And in my house, they won't come out.
vediamo come faccio questo fanno davanti
You're gonna run your, what do you call this, spatula? Around like this, so it doesn't stick.
deve essere ben beccato.
Uno, due, tre. You know, like when you flip it, it sticks.
You gotta get it going.
Get your wall down, Bonnie, a good one.
Especially if not anything else. I'm waiting to know.
I make this never small, but I was putting in the other one, the top, I
That's ready to eat.
The one with the asparagus, I'm trying to heat the other one up. So, while these two ladies do their part, that will heat up and be ready to eat.
What's in the oven?
The other one, we have sausage. I did not use the bacon because it would be just absolutely too much. I only used the fat from the bacon to use to... After you eat it all, I will tell you how many calories I counted. So, until then, I will not tell you. Thank you. Aren't they gonna eat it all over there?
They want to taste this now, don't they?
Let it sit. I know how to do
Okay,
it.
Tony, I'm gonna make them. I will use fake eggs.
No 50.
It might work, you think?
It works.
It does work?
Yes, you can use egg beaters, same thing.
Mamma, sempre diceva questo. Magari con il cuore e basta.
Not as like a pie.
Everyone's gonna have it work, but hold on. You're gonna keep
Take one and pass it.
Can you get by?
Yeah.
Hold on to your forks, though.
They better
Tony, are the measures for 50 or 100 eggs on here? The portion of measures that you give, are they for 50?
Those are for 58. No, I don't know.
Well, somebody got to pass it.
that one here.
I know.
You make that little bit of
Put the this in addition.
They have the
I think you need to come up with each one and got it for.
The fan doesn't work. Oh, more dishes? Alexandra has
I think it's Laurel. Laurel. I think. Laurel. Yeah, I think
What kind of sauce?
The Italian sauce.
Mild.
Yeah, yeah. juicy sausage, go to your favorite butcher and say you want pork patties. This way, you don't have to take it out of the and instead of using the
This is the one he made here.
You want the one with the veggies in it instead of the meat? That's the veggies.
Spinach and cheese. Okay? This is a pizza dough. You can make your own dough. But I just made. Can you speak louder? Yes, this is a spinach pie. It's a tradition in our Molise to have it on Good Friday. Has no meat in it, just cheese and spinach. Or Swiss chard. Sometimes we use Swiss chard when available.
Chris, did you grease that pan?
What?
Did you grease the pan?
Yes, I did. I sprayed it with, Pam or Mazzola I had. Okay? No. So you can write it down. I didn't write a recipe. Okay, and here's my sauteed spinach. It was sauteed in garlic and oil. And I thought I'd do it this way. It's faster than doing it here. It's just garlic and oil. And shredded mozzarella. Is that just a plain white bread dough? The dough is just pizza dough. Either from scratch or you can buy the pizza dough if you don't have time. Yeah. And I just mix the spinach and the mozzarella, and I put just a little bit of Parmesan. Not much. Keep pushing it, seems to come back.
Gluten has a mind of its own.
And I just dump it in here.
Is that one package of,
It's 1.5, because
1.5.
I made one ahead so that this will take a while to cook, and so I used 3 altogether, but this is 1.5, the other 1.5 is in the one that's already cooked. Okay, then I put anchovies. I have to use my hands.
Amen.
she's gonna roll it. See, that's how we make the pie.
Olive oil and a little salt. So when you make it, don't put too much salt on your spinach, because then it'll be too salty. So I put a little pepper,
Hot pepper or,
just black pepper. You can put hot pepper if you like. And sometimes I put ham in this instead of the anchovy, or prosciutto, which is very good. But this is a tradition for Good Friday now. That's why, no meat. Okay, then I'll just turn it over.
And if you're not here,
You know what they're saying over here, Chris? That it looks like a big calzone.
Yeah, well, it's nice this way because then it's easier to slice. You could do it like one sheet of dough and then put another sheet of dough on top if you like. There's so many versions that you can do. But I've gotten used to this now. I always do it this way. And my children love it. So I make this quite often. I don't wait just for Good Friday.
It's not hard to make either.
Make sure this doesn't come apart because then it starts oozing in the oven and it's not very nice. Okay, and then what I do, I just put a little oregano on top just to give it a nice smell. This is oregano that I grew in my garden.
You don't like the
Majurana. Majurana is a little bit lighter in flavor. It doesn't have the bite that oregano does. Same family, I think.
You have to make a little escape here so that the air comes out. Otherwise, what I've done here will all come apart. We don't put these little holes in here. Okay, and then you put it in the oven at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes, more or less. You know, it depends on your oven. Once it's nice and brown, you take it out. And here's what it looks like. I made
We're going to serve this with the rest.
Okay.
It was too complicated before.
All right. And Jensina, it's all yours.
No, I thought, where's Silvana?
She's right here. What do you want? Here she is. I brought a spokeswoman. No.
She doesn't need this book.
Okay. What I'm making is homemade pasta, cut in a little diamonds and mixed with beans and red sauce. It's called taconelle e fagioli. Meaning pasta and beans, basically, but it's homemade.
One for the circle. No. I've got a paper, but I
I have to use my hands. I won't know how to do it otherwise. Okay? Basically, you get flour, and I'm going to give you the recipe more or less. I don't have it written down because I don't use a recipe. I'll do it like that. So, 5 cups of flour, 1 egg,
5 eggs, you say? 1 egg.
That's why you're here.
3/4 cups of water. How much? 3/4 cups. And then I don't have it here, but 1 tablespoon of oil, which makes the dough come up real smooth. I'm getting here. I didn't measure this, so I can see how it goes. No, non fa niente, guarda, it's no problem. So I'm mixing it like that. It's Okay, I got the oil.
Right on the nose, that was 1 tablespoon. Paocchio and with feel.
Well, maybe you should in mind. Gotta mix it real well, otherwise they will stick together. I mean, I'm gonna try to be fast and not do a really good job, but you have an idea of what I'm doing. Usually I use that, but I'm not gonna use it today.
Ma se vuole sbrigare, riuscirà.
Have to really push down with your, the palms of your hands. Okay. Usually I do a little more, but I'm going to stop here and then I'll show you how to make it nice and smooth. My mom used to make it with a rolling pin. I don't know how to do that, so I'm cheating. Do you have a knife?
You don't use the rolling pin?
No, I don't know how. That's too hard.
I make my own thing, but like I cut it on the machine.
Then we put it through here. You can buy this machine anywhere in Princeton. Yeah, because you have to work with to make it smooth. See how it is? The more time you put it through here, the smoother it becomes.
Like 4 or 5 times or 6 or 7 times.
I don't know, I just feel it, and I think that it's okay. My husband and I always fight about that because I want to make it smoother, and he said, no, that's fine. Because he doesn't like to turn it too much.
I wonder if it started breaking down. Get too hard. Something happens to that.
Somehow this is just a mixture.
You can see. And then you can make it as thin as you want or as thick as you want. I'm going to roll it and make it a little thinner because that's what you need to do for this would be too thick.
Yeah, so it's just like,
I can buy motors for my electric one. How much are we gonna buy for that electric one? You're gonna buy
Yeah, well, they used to go rolling pins. But we used to be a homeless specialist.
I'm sure machine like that.
like a pappardelle. You know, there's pappardelle noodles.
Get that.
Get the bowl out.
And then I'll take this, my mom used to do it tonight. I'm cheating again.
That's what she's doing. She's got a pasta cutter.
Well, I guess
But my wife says that this machine can
I don't know.
That is interesting.
So it's easier to do it this way.
Oh, this one.
Try this too. Especially you with beans.
Then you cook them, and you have your beans ready, and your sauce ready. And then you cook it, and you mix the pasta with the beans and the sauce, and you have your main dish. That was our main dish way back. And that's it. As simple as that.
How do you fix your beans?
Can I cook the beans?
Yes.
You soak them for about 2 or 3 hours in cold water.
They can't get a can of cannellini and start there.
Yes, you can. Yes, Goya beans are very good.
Goya, I love Goya.
Okay, so I wash them off.
And then you just mix it with this. That's it.
Allora, the sapori, niente l'olio,
Well, the sauce has all the taste.
red sauce?
Yeah, the red sauce. You'll see it. Because
Oh, red sauce. Oh, look. Okay, red sauce.
So just take it when you just boil the water like pasta. And then mix it with the beans. It's like a boiling water.
Italian ceramic.
For any Italian housewife to know that.
But wait, I'm not an Italian, I'm not a
For the record, you cook the pasta in boiling water before you put it in the sauce, or you put it directly in the
Oh,
sauce?
yes, definitely. Yes.
So-
A lot of water.
A lot of water and then
That's what it looks like when it's all
But the water has to be boiling before you dump it in there. Boiling and then you put salt in it.
This is my own sauce which I made. We need some more.
In this particular dish, I don't know. Cholesterol? The sauce is what it is.
In the microwave.
Because they have the fat and the bacon and the sauce. Just put special oil.
What is this?
Pasta, but see,
Yes, gilding the lily.
Here goes the spinach.
Okay. right, head them off the path.
One Essex food would be without question.
Parmesan cheese.
Okay, might as well show the crowd.
It's almost like picantini. My mother had
You got a microphone on there too?
I couldn't set anything up. I grabbed this camera because the other one wasn't working.
Oh, God help them that help themselves.
Is that it?
Is that it?